Welcome back to Beyond the Wild Animal Park, a more in-depth look at the wild. We're a little over a week and a half out right now, so we got a lot of stuff going on. Right now I'm inside the giraffe exhibit. We've been working really hard on it. Last year the guests got to see our new giraffe deck, which is a lot nicer, more accessible for all the general public to be able to view and feed the giraffe. We've got a new warthog area, we've got a southern ground hornbill exhibit, we've got a porcupine exhibit, all in one. It's more of our African plains area. We're really excited. It's been about 6 months of work or more. A lot has gone into it. We're hoping a week and a half we'll have it all done. We'll open the doors up behind us. The giraffe will be out for the public to see. It'll be the first time for the general public to see our baby giraffe that we're really excited. She's awesome. It's the first giraffe we've had born at the Wild Animal Park, so she'll be on exhibit for the public to see. So we've got a lot going on this year, but we've got about a week and a half to get a lot of work done. So we're working hard and trying to get everything ready for you guys to come check it out. This is the earliest we've ever opened. We're open a little earlier this year. We're gonna have an Easter egg hunt Easter weekend. We'll be open for the school spring break, so we're excited for that. So we'll be open all week long. So if you don't have anything going on, come check out the wild and see what's new this season and what we've added.
Hi, I'm Kobe. I'm a keeper here at the Wild. I've been here for just about a year now. Today we're in with our mob of red kangaroos. The red kangaroo is obviously native to Australia. They are the largest land mammal that Australia has, as well as the largest marsupial that exists. So red kangaroos are actually one of the first animals that we had here at the Wild. Our group consists of females right now. During the summertime, we do offer pictures with kangaroo joeys. One cool fact about kangaroos is that the females tend to be permanently pregnant. However, when they have a joey in their pouch developing, they're able to freeze that embryo, so once that new joey is finished and ready to go, that they can immediately give birth to another joey, so they tend to just constantly produce joeys. So here at the Wild, the diet of the kangaroos typically consists of Missouri kangaroo and wallaby diet, which is just like a pre-prepared diet that has all the natural nutrients that they would find out in the wild, as well as we offer them orchard grass and regular hay to supplement those parts of their diet as well. If we're feeling nice, we give them little snacks like bananas. Sometimes they'll eat carrots or other leafy greens. So as I mentioned, these kangaroos do come from Australia. They're found mostly in Western and Central Australia in more arid climates such as deserts or grasslands, which is one of the main reasons that we have them here in this indoor holding. It is a heated building, so they're able to tolerate the temperatures a little better in our cold winter months. But soon enough, we will be getting these guys back outside and on exhibit, where they're gonna have a lot more room to run around and have fun. So another cool fact about these kangaroos, as you can see, they have those big beefy tails, and what that does is that helps them have better balance when they hop around, because they are one of the only animals that gets around primarily by jumping. So that base of their tail is where they get all their strength from. It almost acts as a spring to help them bounce up off the ground. So kangaroos are a crepuscular animal, which means that they're active mostly at dawn and dusk. That's just so they can avoid the really hot temperatures during the day when it rises. So when they are active during the day, most of what they're doing is they're out grazing different grasses and some leafy substances to fulfill their nutrients. Kangaroos are also very adapted to holding their water. So in between water sources, it can get tough to find out in the desert of Australia. So they're able to retain a lot of water, which means that they don't really need to ingest a ton of water in order to stay healthy.
We are here with our Siamang apes. So Forrest here is looking for raisin snacks, but they do eat a lot of different things. They get a variety of fruits and vegetables here. They really like the sweet stuff, just like kids. They like bananas and apples, but we make sure to get them some leafy greens, spinach, romaine. They also get pre-made biscuits, Missouri primate biscuits, so they get all the vital nutrients and minerals in their diets. Like I said, this is Forrest, he's our male. We do also have two females here at the Wild. We have Abby, who is about 4 years old, and Allie, who is about 3 years old. In captivity, they can live up to about 40 years. In the wild, it does tend to be a little bit less because they do struggle with habitat loss, like a lot of animals, and also the illegal pet trade. These guys are native to Malaysia and Thailand. So the unique thing about Siamangs is they actually are considered a lesser ape. So the difference between a lesser and a greater ape is mainly size. and intelligence. The Siamangs here can get to be about 3 feet tall, a little bit over 3.5, and they can also weigh up to about 30 pounds. Great apes, you know, your gorillas, chimpanzees, obviously much, much larger than that. You can kind of see here on Forrest, underneath his chin, it's very wrinkly, but it's actually called a gular sac. And these guys are very vocal, they're very social animals, and in order to sing and make calls to each other, they actually inflate that gular sac so large it's almost the same size as their head, and that's how they make all their loud calls and singing, which they do a lot here when they actually get to go outside when it's warm enough. So sometimes our visitors do get to hear them singing outside. All right, so we're here with Wing, one of our keepers at the Wild Animal Park, and we're having a midday feed for some of our bottle goats here. As many of you know, we have a petting zoo with lots of sheep and goats that you guys get to feed when you come visit us. We do get a lot of babies. We have 9 right here that we have to bottle feed. So sometimes, unfortunately, moms reject their babies, whether that's just because they have triplets and it's a lot to care for, or something else medical's going on. Sometimes we just have to swoop in and we have to take care of them. They do require a lot of work, especially when they're little. Right now, these guys are getting 3 bottles a day, but when they were younger, they were getting up to 4 or 5 feedings a day. It just depends on how old they are. They're about 1.5 months right now. These are Nubian crosses. It's a lot of teamwork to feed everybody here at the zoo. They're just very, very hungry and they don't have a lot of patience. Holding the bottle, but you do have to be careful. You don't want them to eat too fast. You don't want them to aspirate and accidentally get any milk into their lungs. It could cause infection. These guys do, while they're still on the bottle, they are getting older. They are starting to nibble on grain and hay, starting to become real goats for you guys to come visit. So we are opening a few weeks here on April 9th, so you guys will be able to come to the zoo. You'll be able to see some of our cute baby goats, both the ones that we're bottle feeding. You might catch us out there feeding them, or even just the ones that the moms are still taking care of. We have lots of babies for you to see this spring.
So thank you for tuning back into the Wild Animal Park's YouTube channel, Beyond the Wild. We appreciate it if you've enjoyed the videos. We encourage you to subscribe. Check out all the videos we'll have coming your way this season. New additions throughout the year, a lot of stuff going on. I know you just saw the bottle baby goats. They will soon become part of our petting zoo, where you get to feed goats, sheep, hopefully some baby camels, a lot of stuff. We're a very interactive facility. We want the guests to come, enjoy the animals, feed them, get an appreciation for them, and hopefully, you know, have a passion for the animals and to protect them and save the environment. It's our 12th season. We're really excited and looking forward to you guys coming and checking it out.